Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning, Nigerians. And today I'm gonna be quickly be talking about the Ondo election. So I'm gonna be talking about two things. I'm gonna be talking about safety of Ondo people, because we all know that the End SARS campaign is actually going on. Sorry for the noise in the background, because I'm actually recording the video at the wrong time, at the wrong place. But I just have to make it. Today is Saturday. I have to tell you guys how to be safe out there, because today is the election. The NSAS campaign is going on, and the police are trying to disrupt the protesters, as well. These same policemen are actually the people who are going to manage the election and make sure that there's no rigging, there's no election violence and crisis. So what I think now, not only what I think, what I know is that politicians are going to want to mix these things up. They will want to use the protests to spark violence, to spark electoral violence, and some will use the election against as an opportunity to unleash wrath on the protesters. So I want you guys to be safe out there. Just go to the what's the name? Go to the go to your polling unit. Get yourself accredited. Get yourself accredited in the afternoon, maybe around 11 or 12. Go there, go and vote. After voting, I would say if you find the atmosphere around you, the security everywhere is not usually the same on the day of election, right? If you find the security around you safe, stay at the polling unit and make sure that your votes are counted in front of you. But if things are actually going rowdy somehow, you can leave while other people are voting till it is time to count the votes and know the results in your polling unit. But this shouldn't be the case for the people who are party agents. That's why your party have party agents, right? But still, individuals still have to stay out there and make sure that their votes count, not just only to vote and waste their votes, right? So that's the number one thing I want people to know. And second thing is that so the second thing is that I want you guys to know that, okay, let's go to predictions. Let's predict who is going to be the winner. I am predicting Aketi, Rotimi akeredolu, to be the winner of the Ondo election polls, man. And why is that? One reality I want everybody to pay attention to is that the federal government usually have a big role to play in determining who the winner of every election is. The federal government's wish don't happen only when there are other factors that play bigger than the interest and power of the federal government. The federal government have a lot of influence. I'm just realizing this after the Edo state election. The federal government really have a lot of influence on the state election, and they can determine who the winner is, except there are contradicting factors that are so much big that they couldn't control or they can't control. So in the APC, what's the name? We already know that APC at the national level has only two factions, the Buhari faction and the Tinubu faction, isn't it? So Aketi belongs to the Buhari faction, no arguments, right? But the point is that Tinubu was trying to buy Aketi into his faction, since like 2 weeks ago. You can see he was attending all the campaigns. He was, paying them a visit, showing that he really cared about Aketi winning. But he started withdrawing when he realized that Aketi wasn't giving a shit. Aketi is focused on how Buhari is going to back him to win the election. And ever since Buhari has released the 100 billion into the Ondo State Treasury for a project, of course, a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians can easily know what it is for. Maybe election or something, right? Maybe election. Maybe election. Huh? Or election. Now this country good day, right? So since the 100 billion naira has been released for what's the name? And I don't know if Tinubu can match up with that. I don't think if Tinubu can match up with that. So 71 billion naira was released to Wike that's in PDP, to go and support Obaseki, and they won Edo State for PDP, because Obaseki is actually in Obaseki is in the Buhari faction of APC, but Tinubu and Oshiomhale's conspiracy kicked him out of the party. Or let me say, it kicked him out of getting his second term ticket in APC. So he opted to get it from PDP, right? And he was able to get it, and he was able to win the election through the support of Buhari, right? Sorry, this video is kind of looking somehow, but just enjoy it, just for today, man. A better video, I promise you. At the end of the day, today, Aketi is Buhari's person. He's a Buhari's loyalist. He belongs to the Buhari faction, and nothing is going to stop Buhari from supporting him. Buhari has no reason to support him, because he needs all these guys to be on his side while he is going against the Tinubu that they want to crush ahead of the 2023 presidential election. They want to crush his ambitions, right? So, Ondo, Aketi is gonna win. Buhari is going to support Aketi, right? And I can tell you that what the president is going to do, in fact, this kind of support the president is going to give Aketi, Rotimi akeredolu, right? The kind of support Buhari is going to give Rotimi akeredolu, and the fact that Rotimi akeredolu is the incumbent governor, I don't think the coming together of PDP can match that energy. I don't think the coming together of PDP can match that energy. I don't think so. I don't think they can match it. Because they are going to whatever the PDP thing they have brought, whether the Wike or Seyi Makinde or Fayoshi or whomever they are, Aketi with the support of Buhari are going to meet them, not only shoulder to shoulder, meet them and pass them money for money, vote for votes, vote buying for vote buying. Let me tell you, they are going to beat them. I hope it doesn't result into bullet for bullet. I don't pray for that. That's why I want you and those people to stay safe out there. If you are not voting for Atiku, this is just a prediction, right? This is just a prediction. If you are not voting for Aketi, it's fine. I'm not saying you should vote for Aketi, right? Even though I haven't really been meddling or going to Ondo too much, right? Let me say the last 2 years, right? So I can't really say much about Rotimi akeredolu's achievements, except for the people who are living there. I can still say about some people, or some places, or some states that I've been going to frequently, or that I also live sometimes in the last 4 years or in the last few months, right? So that's how things go. Don't let me extend this video unnecessarily. So that's it. Aketi for the win. That one is sure. But if you have another candidate, I guess not everyone that is watching this video is an Aketi supporter, right? It's not a Rotimi akeredolu supporter. I'm not a Rotimi akeredolu supporter. I'm only telling you what is going to happen, and I'm sure. Dead sure, man. Of course, if Yaya Bello can win Kogi, what is going to stop Rotimi akeredolu? Come on, reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. No, I don't get them today. The prediction is right, and I get them. Well, so let's wait and see. But if it doesn't, if the result doesn't happen to be what I call it, tell me. Take it easy.